Look at what's going on. The big event is going to be arriving Sunday. We are likely to see a few stray showers during the evening and overnight hours, but those should come to an end by tomorrow morning. This is not likely to be anything big. The snow should remain well on off to our north. So the big event arriving on Sunday. Here's what's going on with the forecast model of choice, the GFS. And this has got a pretty decent handle on things. We got a little bit of rainfall overnight coming to an end mostly in the pre-dawn hours into tomorrow. And I think we'll see a high of around 45 or 55 degrees coming up for the day tomorrow, likely into the mid-50s. There's where we are at 3 in the afternoon. 7 o'clock on Saturday morning, all is quiet. It'll be a mild day as well, comparatively for this time of year. Rain at 4 o'clock, an outside chance of rain. Nothing real big. So this is a longer range forecast model. It doesn't have as high a resolution, so it doesn't show the little tiny areas of rainfall into the region. It just kind of broad brushes things. But it does have a good handle on what's likely to be happening coming up into 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Now, the forecast model at 7 o'clock in the morning Sunday, it does have it earlier, that cold front moving through the region. Yesterday, it had it moving through around the noon hour. Today, it's got it a little bit earlier, around 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll see a big drop in temperatures. We're likely to see half an inch, maybe an inch of rainfall into the region before this clears on out. And then it goes down to very light rain. But look at that wind, 34-mile-an-hour winds. And look at the temperature drop by about 15 degrees in a very short time, and even a mixture of sleet and snow on off toward the Richmond area. Now, hang on. The snow's not likely to be the problem because, again, it's just going to be real quick. It's not going to last real long. It's not going to be real heavy. This is going to be dry air entrained in it. It's coming in off of the land. So it's likely to be some light snow into the region. The biggest problem would be the possibility of wet streets and then temperatures dropping well below freezing. Here's where things are at 1 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. Still 34-mile-an-hour winds, 33, 34 degrees. So very uncomfortable day. Spritzy rainfall into the area. Not widespread, but very light. Then by 4 o'clock, it's got it gone, but temperatures 31 to 33. Now, are we going to see a widespread flash freeze? Boom. I don't think so. However, I think there are going to be enough puddles in the area, water puddles, we'll end up seeing by 7 o'clock, 26, 28, 29. That's when we can see some flash freezing going on. But I think the streets will dry out a little bit by then with this strong, very dry wind and very strong wind. I think the air will dry the streets out considerably. But those areas where there's standing water and cars driving through it, vehicles driving through it, it's going to track that water around a little bit. So there might be some patches of black ice, mainly man-made because of the fact that it's driving around, cars driving through some of that water. And look at the temperatures coming up by 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday. This has gotten colder. This has trended a little bit colder in the past 24 hours, 16 to 21, 20 degrees, 16 toward Richmond. And that wind is continuing, and wind will continue for much of the day on Monday with high temperatures only around 29, 30 degrees for the area. So again, real significant drop in temperatures for the area. And some of that black ice, again, it'd be black ice from puddles. Now, what if we see a widespread event? Well, yeah, that would be from rain, then flurries, then a real rapid flash freeze. I tend to think that we're going to see a period of time, 2-3 hours of dry winds before we see temperatures drop to around 28 degrees. That's when you generally see a flash freeze. But we could see some of that black ice from puddles where cars have dragged some of that water around. So 55 tomorrow, 56 degrees coming up on Saturday. A late day shower is possible, more likely though for Saturday night and into the early part of the day on Sunday. We'll see 58. When is that? First thing in the morning, and then temperatures drop like a rock throughout the day and dropping on down into the low 20s at night by Monday morning and only around 28, 29, 30 by Monday afternoon.